Create a new fantasy team each week with SPITCH and track the progress of your players in real time with live up to stats. Enter free-to-play or paid entry tournaments and win real money. Download SPITCH today for free. Register and play via the link in the description. With 3 matches to go in Gameweek 37, a score of 46 points has so far seen a small green arrow, up to 90k. No clean sheets at the back as of yet, but Luca Digne set up Ollie Watkins in a 1-1 draw with Crystal Palace, fashioning a total of 3 attempted assists during the match. Alexander-Arnold was given the night off in a rotated Liverpool side, which will see Bukayo Saka sub in for 2 points. Heung-Min Son came in with a free transfer after Salah picked up an injury in the FA Cup final, but the South Korean was twice denied by Nick Pope. Anthony Gordon was robbed of an assist by the faintest of touches from Dominic Calvert-Lewin to claim what would have been a Richarlison goal. But after earning an assist for that action, the Brazilian later got on the score sheet from the penalty spot. He recorded a whopping 4 big chance involvements during the 3-2 defeat. So let's move on to the transfer plans ahead of Sunday's Gameweek 38 deadline. After buying Son last Gameweek, there's just 1 free transfer available, and I'm unlikely to take a hit given that there's only 1 match for it to pay off. As mentioned on Monday's watchlist video, James Maddison is a potential target. If I was to sell Jacob Ramsey, I'd have 7.1 million to spend on a midfielder, and the Leicester talisman stands out after playing a direct hand in 4 goals over his last 2 matches. He's up against a Southampton side that have conceded 14 big chances in their last 4 away matches, with only Newcastle allowing more. But I'm actually leaning towards bringing in a defender, partly so as to ensure there's enough cover on the bench. If I play 4 at the back, then Jacob Ramsey and Anthony Gordon can both offer cover, in case of any random absentees. Ryan Sessegnon stands out amongst defenders in the last 4 game weeks, where he's produced leading tallies of 24 touches in the opposition penalty box and 5 big chances created. But if I were to sell Digne rather than Saiss, both of whom would sit in 3rd place on the bench anyway, I'd be able to stretch to Andy Robertson. After resting players against Southampton, I'd expect Jurgen Klopp to field close to his best 11 on the final day, to build some rhythm and gain momentum ahead of the Champions League final. Robertson has supplied 6 assists, 1 goal and 11 clean sheets in 14 home matches this calendar year, where no defender has earned more than his 108 FPL points, an average of 7.7 per game. All 3 of these players are worthy candidates, but I'm leaning towards the Liverpool defender. And so, for the final time this season, here's how the team is set to line up. Martin Dubravka is likely to get the nod over Jordan Pickford after an impressive 2-0 win over Arsenal for Eddie Howe's side. Since the turn of the year, Newcastle have conceded the 3rd fewest goals in the league, with only Man City and Liverpool faring better. It's set to be a back 4, with potential new signing Andy Robertson joining the other 3 premium defenders. Liverpool face a Wolves side that are without a win across their last 6 matches, where they've scored just 4 goals, with only Norwich faring worse. And no side have fashioned fewer big chances than their 3. Over the last 6 game weeks, no midfielder has taken as many shots as Bukayo Saka, with 25. Only Wilfried Zaha and Heung-Min Son have landed more on target than his 8. The Spurs midfielder has been afforded 5 big chances in that time, trailing only Raheem Sterling with 7. Likely to be the standout captain pick, Son faces a Norwich side that have conceded the 2nd most chances down their right flank across their last 6 matches, only behind West Ham. Mason Mount has amassed 10 goals and 5 assists in 11 matches this season against the current bottom 6 teams, averaging 9.1 points per game. Chelsea face a Watford side that have shipped 15 goals in their last 6 matches, with only Norwich allowing more. And only Man United have conceded more than their 16 big chances. Alongside Harry Kane up top is Eddie Nketiah, who has started 7 successive matches since Gameweek 33, as Mikel Arteta attempts to convince him to stay. No player has landed more than his 10 shots on target in that time, while only Jesus and Ronaldo have more goals than his 4. But there is perhaps a greater risk of game time for Alex Lacazette against Everton, should this be his last game for the club. I think it's unlikely to be worth spending 4 points to sell Richarlison, especially if Everton go into the final day still in need of points to secure their survival. In the last 4 game weeks, the Brazilian has fired 12 shots in the box, with only Watkins and Kane attempting more, and Arsenal are without a clean sheet in their last 9 matches. If I want to finish the season on a high, I may have to back against the popular Heung-Min Son as a captain, with Harry Kane, Mason Mount and even Reece James all in my thinking as differential options. I do have slight concerns about Son chasing the golden boot, and the prospect of Kane handing over a penalty if Spurs already have a comfortable lead. But Kane has been shooting very frequently over the last 4 game weeks. He's taken a league high tally of 24, 7 more than any other player. Norwich matched Wolves up with 3 at the back last weekend, and I can see them sticking with that system, perhaps forcing Spurs to play on the front foot rather than the counter. So Kane has the armband as it stands.